Hey Rockstars, in private practice as allied health professionals, we tend to see a lot of this stuff, and people that come to ask us for help tend to come in with this stuff. So it's very understandable because of the conversations we have and in the wider sort of environment that we deal with this, that a lot of what we concentrate on and the conversations we have is about the stuff of pain. So what the thing is, even though pain's not a thing, we start talking about it as if it is and all the stuff that it's like. So the fancy word for that is phenomenology. So the stuff of pain, what it's like in terms of how it feels and what it does and the aspects of it that we can quantify. Very understandable and important to do so we get an understanding of that from the person's perspective. However, if that's where we stop, then we miss, sometimes I sort of think of like the deep oceans underneath pain, right? So all the stuff down here is the effect of this on the person. Now, what we tend to know from lots of research around this and what it does is this stuff under here tends to have a bigger effect on things like disability. So everyone can have 8 out of 10 pain, but that can have different effects on different people because of all this stuff. Now, if we neglect that in our conversations with people, then not only does it feel like we're diminishing it or ignoring it to the person, but we're missing a huge part of the effect of this on the person. The second reason that's why that's important is that in terms of recovery, particularly when we start talking about pain that has been there for a long time, it's this stuff that tends to get in the way. Yeah, pain gets in the way and pain hurts, but it's the effect of it, the fear around it, the disability around it, those barriers that it creates to recovery that tend to get in our way, and why some people will feel better and other people won't. A lot of that has to do with this stuff down here. So we have to include it in our conversations. We have to be talking about not just the thing, but the stuff around it, not just the phenomenology of pain, but the effect of it on the person who is experiencing it. That's when you become a real expert clinically, and you can help a lot more people actually get to the point where they feel recovered.